Sirius XM. 60s on 6. With Phlash Phelps.
Yeah, with 60s. Oh, very nice. We had a very sad death in the radio world. Luther Masingill spent 72 years on the same radio station in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I got a chance to talk to him on his birthday back in March. And if you heard that, but the man who actually hooked me up with him, who told me all about him from the very beginning. David, are you with me? David Carroll.
I'm here. Good morning, Phlash.
Hi, David Carroll's with us from Chattanooga, and we had some very sad news. I wanted to go to your site as soon as I heard about this. I got a call from Saudi Daisy, and they said, I don't know if you had heard this, but Luther Masingill has passed away. And as soon as I thought about that, I thought about the fact of the interview that you set up for me, and I played it back. I don't know if you got a chance to rehear it again.
I did, and so many people told me about that, too. They enjoyed hearing that little flashback to his 92nd birthday last March.
Can you believe that? I can't believe how it was only this year, and I never did get a chance to meet him, but you really have known him for many, many years.
Yeah, and, for folks around the nation who are listening in, we're talking about the longest-running broadcaster in the history of the world. Phlash, I used to joke with you that Luther worked at one radio station for 73 years, and you were telling me in your career you'd worked for 73 stations in 1 year. And I thought that was quite a turnaround there.
It was. See, I told Luther we did have that in common, something that was kind of close but just flipped around.
He was an amazing individual, Phlash, and I know he was widely known around the nation, those folks who've lived in the area and have moved to other parts of the country. Everywhere he went, people would recognize him and see him. Just a very kind man. He was known around here for finding lost pets. He'd always say, when you lose your dog, call me. And CBS did a profile on him just last year and focused on his love of animals. But certainly Mr. Chattanooga, and we're sure going to miss him.
Is it true that the guy who's now on there doing the show, he actually lost his dog and Luther found it 3 days later?
Yeah, James Howard started as Luther's sidekick about 20 years ago, and when he was about 11, he was one of those many listeners who called into the show and said, Luther, my Cocker Spaniel's missing. And sure enough, Luther was able to reunite them, so certainly Luther has been James's hero since he was a child.
Oh, that is incredible. So it's just so sad. Now, I guess there's a memorial service for him tomorrow, and you're going to be there?
Yeah, I'll be speaking along with some other folks. It's going to be a beautiful event. We're calling it a celebration of his life. Ingle Stadium is Chattanooga's historic baseball stadium, built way back in the 1920s. And the man for whom it was named, Joe Ingle, is the person who started WDEF Radio and hired Luther when he was a service station attendant and started this amazing career. So it's very fitting that the home of the Lookouts, where Luther once served as the PA announcer back in his youth, will be the home of his memorial celebration tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. The weather forecast is beautiful, and, I've been saying this week, our weather here in Chattanooga has been just perfect since Monday, and I got to think Luther's up in heaven, making it sound better than ever.
Oh, my gosh, that is great news. One of the, Luther always loved some of these older artists that we play. I'm going to play this one for Luther now.
Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is now. Everybody finds somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart keeps saying my someplace is here. If I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every girl to have your charm. Then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone have your charm.